Is your client asking for receipts of the things that you've purchased on their behalf? What? Okay, don't panic. We're going to dive into the details on this. I've got you. Hi, I'm Sandra Funk, interior design entrepreneur turned business strategist. You can find me helping designers confidently run their businesses and stand in their space. I created Design Zips to give you access to my proven methods so you can transform your business too. If you're looking to take control over your business for a life full of balance, abundance, and joy, you've come to the right place. All right, we've got a question from a designer. What do you include in the itemized invoices and receipts you provide to clients? This one's going to require a little bit of precision. Invoices and receipts in my business are the same damn thing. So my proposal is paid 100% upfront, freight and tax included. So the truth is, I don't even end up sending an invoice because there's never a balance due inside of my firm. Yay! Can we take a minute and just say, yay? You know what that means? No chasing money, no accounts receivable, no anyone owing you money. Cheers. Okay, that's the first thing. But what's on those proposals, right? What are the details that go into my proposals? So my proposals are proposed by room. That's right, kids. You heard me correctly. We propose by room. So it will say living room, $75,000. Freight, tax, total, 100% due up front. Yay! Again, let's celebrate that one more time. But what else is on there? Every little thing that's going into that room. So the living room includes a 9-foot sofa in a dove gray fabric with contrast pillows in blah, blah finish. Like all of those details are listed out so that a client has a clear view of what they're paying for. It just doesn't say living room $75,000, right? It says living room with all the components that go into that. But they are not itemized price-wise, okay? So it doesn't say sofa $9,000, chair $2,000, et cetera, because we price by room. Why do we price by room? Because we talk about it way back in the beginning. When the client is still a potential client, I have a conversation with them that tells them that we are going to set a budget together in conceptual design, and we're going to go line by line by line through that. And they're going to understand fully what goes into that room pricing, and they're going to be in control of making sure that they are on board and approve that budget. We do that together, collaboratively. And then I let my potential clients know when we come to detailed design, it will be priced by room. Why? Because sometimes we steal from Peter to pay Paul, right? Sometimes we decide that the art is going to be the big feature and it's going to be big. And therefore, we aren't going to need the wallpaper that we put in a line item budget for. But we're going to take all of that wallpaper budget and put it into the art because we're going big, we're going fabulous, and it is going to make or break this room. So do you see? I want the artistic ability to move that budget around so that we can have feature items and other items that pull back. So now that wall is painted, beautiful, simple, because that piece of art needs nothing else behind it. And we've commandeered that budget from wallpaper into the art budget. So I often say that if everything was special and everything was over the top, it would be the Bellagio. And while we love Vegas, we can really only tolerate Vegas for 3 days. You tell me if you can stay in Vegas longer because I'm impressed and we need to book a trip. But for me, 3 days, and then I am sensory overload in every way possible. And if nothing was special and we didn't commandeer some budget and make a real statement every now and again, then we'd be in a Pottery Barn catalog. And frankly, those clients can get Pottery Barn level living all by themselves. They do not need us to live in that kind of an artistic expression of their own personal aesthetic. Boom. Let's have a cocktail, shall we? Do you find yourself creating exceptional design work, yet still struggle to run the back end of your business? If so, check out my signature program, the Interior Design Standard, to unlock all the tools needed to transform your design firm. Everything you need to run a profitable business all in one place, from contracts and pricing calculators to templates and scripts. Take the leap and join designers across the world raising the bar for our entire industry by enrolling in the Interior Design Standard. So, when we price by room, we allow ourselves that creative expression, that ability to create a functional space, create a design aesthetic that we know is on par, stay in budget, but play a little bit. And it really gives us that design freedom we need. Also, I don't love getting down to the details and presenting the gorgeous finished product and having a very expensive end table that is the jewelry of the room and is giving the sparkle that's needed in this one little area nitpicked over because it's a little expensive. Or somebody, if they knew, please, if your clients knew how much those pillows cost, and I mean all those pillows, they would flip out. Yes? Yes. And no one would ever sell a pillow again. So it's important that you, at least, if you're not ready for pricing by the room, at least build your pillows into the larger piece of upholstery that they're sitting upon. Please, if you do nothing else, take this from me, okay? Okay, when it comes to itemized invoices and receipts, so again, that proposal is the receipt. It is the documentation that client needs from what I spent money on, tax-wise, to their accountant, whatever that is. Your receipt is the final word, okay? When you go into Bloomingdale's and you buy a sweater, you don't then say to Bloomingdale's, oh, and can I get the receipt on this, where you bought it from? I want to see your invoices on this. That is not a thing. It's almost inconceivable to give you that example because you would never consider saying, hey, Bloomingdale's, where'd you buy this sweater from? And can I get the original receipt that you paid for it? That's absurd. And it's just as absurd to ask that or to give that to your clients or for your clients to ask for that. You are the seller of the goods, okay? You are in a trade, you purchase to the trade goods and you sell them to the client. You are the seller. It doesn't need to go any further than that. I always say, I don't know who started this. I don't know who had the idea that we should show all of our receipts and our vendors and our invoices and our markups and our margins and our business models. Like everything should be turned inside out, like walking around with your skeleton outside of your body. I don't know who came up with that idea, but it's a terrible one and I'd like it to stop. Thank you. Cheers. So if this conversation about keeping your insides on the inside has you riled up just like it does me, I want you to check out this next episode, why I don't give away my discount and you shouldn't either. I'll see you there.